Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm. I'm Jay, and today we're going to be making blackberry jam. Okay, for this recipe, what you will need is we've got 2.5 kilograms of blackberries. We have a half pint of our organic homemade pectin, and if you want to see how I make that, there'll be a link in the description below. I'll show you how I make that. It's good stuff. Just flip one out of there. Now, 2 kilos of sugar. Most jams are equal ratio of fruit and sugar, but I find with berries that are really heavily water based, not so much strawberries, but things like blueberries, red currants, black currants and blackberries are such a high water content. They're actually better with slightly less sugar. So 2 kilos of sugar to 2.5 kilos of berries and our pectin, and that's all we need. Let's get cooking. Now we've got our berries on the heat. Okay, now as you can see, these have actually been frozen. They were picked just prior to a terrible heat wave that we've just recovered from. We've had about 5 days in a row where temperatures have been well over the 100 F mark. Anyway, so we put in our pectin and our sugar. Now, as any of you will know who have watched any of my jam making, you all know it becomes a challenge for me to get it in the pot, don't you? And I always win. So today will be no different. So I will be back once I've thawed out these blackberries. And obviously you could actually make this with blackberries from the supermarket, because you can buy them all frozen nowadays. But as I say, these I froze before the heat wave hit, because I did not want to make jam in the middle of a heat wave. But I will be back once this has all rendered down and it's starting to bubble. Okay, on my back. Now, come up to a nice boil, and we've gone over it lightly with a masher just to break up some of those berries. Just helps speed the process up a bit and release the juice from the blackberries. Love blackberry jam. It would be probably my favourite, I think, out of jams. There's a old British folklore that says that you have to pick the blackberries before Michaelmas, which I think, if my memory serves me correctly, I think it's the 29th of September. But of course that's in the northern hemisphere. Here in the southern hemisphere it's the 29th of March, and as we're February, we're alright. But the folklore says that on the 29th of September, Michaelmas, the devil was cast out of heaven, and when he was cast back down to earth, he was cast into a bramble bush. And when he got up, well, it depends where you are. If you're in the north, up near Yorkshire, around that part of England, they say that the devil got up from the bramble bush, spat in it, therefore cursing the blackberries. If you're from the southern part of England, Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Dorset, which is where a lot of my ancestors come from, not quite so polite, because their version is that the devil got up and pissed on the blackberries. Either way, the blackberries were then cursed. So, remember that. In the Northern Hemisphere after the 29th of September, don't eat the blackberries. And in the Southern Hemisphere after the 29th of March, don't eat them. That's if you believe in such things. But it is Old English folklore all the same. Now, this, as you can see when I stop stirring, isn't going to do what I thought it was going to do. I've turned it down too far. But anyway, once this is bubbling, which it was when I first brought you back, once it's doing that, you want to let it bubble for about 20 to 30 minutes, keeping it moving, always with jams with a heavy based pan. Even if a section catches the size of your fingernail, and I've had this happen, you know, the minutest little amount, and it's ruined because the flavour of the burning goes through the whole thing. So you must keep it moving. You must keep an eye on the temperature, and don't overdo it. But blackberry jam, oh, it's going to be worth it in the end. Okay, now I'll bring you back when this is ready. Okay, and we're back. And here we are. I know it looks very watery, but they always do when they're so very hot. But that is it in a nutshell. That's how you make blackberry jam. Okay. So, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're going to come back and watch our next video. We'll be showing you how to can this up in the water bath canner to go on your long-term storage shelves. So, check in the description below. I will leave a link for the organic pectin down there. Leave any comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos, and why not hit share and share this on other social media with your friends, because who isn't going to want to cook blackberry jam? Let's get real, people. Okay, so till next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya.